Hi my loves, let's get chatting and cooking. Oh, but first, we need a drink. Today I'm cooking for my friend who is having her baby very, very soon. You never know when a little one will decide to make their grand entrance, so it doesn't hurt to be prepared. To help my friend with her imminent postpartum recovery, I'm going to be making her my Caribbean-style soup that freezes well and is highly nutritious. I'm going to be making my Caribbean chicken and spinach soup, and I'll pop the measurements and ingredients on the screen in case you want to try this for yourself. As I make this soup, I want to spend some time talking about navigating friendships in your 20s and building a really good community in your 20s, because it is hard. Speaking of friends, I have found that my experience of making friends in my 20s has varied greatly and been quite a roller coaster. Being in your 20s is a strange and exciting decade. From navigating university or college, transitioning from teenhood to adulthood, building a career, figuring out the direction of your life, leaving intentional space for self-reflection, and also prioritizing personal development. Somewhere in the middle of all of this, you are supposed to make and maintain meaningful friendships. But let's be real. Making good friends in your 20s is not as effortless as it was in school, college, or even university, where proximity and shared routines did most of the work. The challenge lies in the fact that life becomes less structured outside of the rules and rituals of academia. You're working full-time, or chasing dreams, or possibly moving to new cities, and dealing with a world where everyone seems to be busy or preoccupied. Making friends requires intentional effort, which can feel awkward or unnatural. You don't want to be too intense, but you want to be genuine. But you want to know you can trust someone deeply, but you also know that you cannot rush a discerning process. So, how do we do this? Here's the good news. You're not alone. Almost everyone in their 20s is experiencing some version of this dilemma, whether they admit it or not. People want genuine connection, and that's something to keep in mind if you're like me and choosing to step outside your comfort zone to build new friendships or work on bettering your existing friendships. My first tip when it comes to making friends in your 20s is to be open to unexpected friendships. Maybe you connect with someone at work, a Pilates class, a church hangout, or even through a mutual friend. Don't box yourself in with rigid ideas about who your friends should be or what they should look like. Oftentimes, the people who seem completely different to you bring the most value to your life. My second tip is to show up. Whether it's a friend's party, a community event, a work outing, or a niche networking night, just go. Being present is half the battle. Consistency builds connection. The more you're around people, the more comfortable you'll feel meeting and talking to new people. I'll get back to tip 3 in just a second, but for now, we've got to concentrate on the soup. And lastly, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. True friendships require trust and depth. It's not enough to form a meaningful friendship solely on the basis of shared Netflix interests. Share a little more. Talk about your hopes, struggles, dreams, or about what excites you. Use discernment to test whether you can trust someone. Vulnerability, especially for women, can be magnetic and open the door to forming more meaningful bonds. I'm not saying to divulge your deepest thoughts and feelings when you first meet someone new, as that may not be wise. But what I am saying is that you can build on shared Netflix interests before going further, should you feel comfortable. And to all my girlies who are dating, engaged, or married, make sure you have surrounded yourself and your partner with friends that uplift you, encourage you, speak life and positivity into you, and show up when life is not going to plan. Don't fall into the trap of isolation once you find your person, because you cannot rely on one individual to be your sole support system. Lean on your friends, speak your mind, debate, negotiate, and do not let the false advertising of Gen Z's addiction to drama overthrow your common sense and dedication to building a life that is peaceful. The right friends bring you peace. Okay, and we are done. Truth be told, it took me about an hour to make the soup, which is really quick, all things considered. And now I'm going to try some to make sure that I'm happy with the flavour and the level of seasoning within the soup. I'm going to let the massive pot cool down so I can put it into containers for my friend, and I'll drop it off to her this week. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Also, let me know how you guys make friends as well, regardless of your age, because I would love to find out. I will also put the recipe down below in the description box, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.